Okay, so if you're thinking about moving to Jupiter, the surrounding area, and you're looking for new construction, then man, are you watching the right video. Today we are talking about the Reserve at Eastpointe, built by DeVosta. This is a super unique property. I really think you're gonna be excited about it. Keep watching. So new construction in Palm Beach County is super hard to come by, especially if you're looking in North Palm Beach County like Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens, Juneau. And right now I find myself in Palm Beach Gardens where there is next to no new construction other than a couple neighborhoods like Artistry, Alton, or if you start pushing way out west like Avenir, where we've done some videos on. But today, this is something really special. This is the Reserve at Eastpointe, right between Donald Ross and Hood Road, and it is something that you really just can't find anywhere else. I can't wait to tell you about it, but if you've never watched our videos before, my name is Andy with the Andy Johnson Group at eXp Realty, and I really appreciate you checking this video out. Make sure you watch all of it because there's a lot of great facts about this. And one thing that's really interesting and unique about the Reserve and the new construction aspect is this is going to be in a country club community, the country club being Eastpointe. I want to tell you all about what that involves, what it entails, and why you may want to consider being a member. So we're going to talk all about the great stuff, the different models, what you can find, the community as a whole, and why you may want to call this place home. If this is your first time checking us out, make sure you click subscribe and ring that bell because we check out new communities, show some of the best deals, and give real estate tips and tricks for living in this area that you don't want to miss out on. So if you didn't do it when I just said it before, go ahead, right down there, click like. Let's check out the Reserve. Okay, so here I am. I'm standing in the Reserve over at Eastpointe, and it's really difficult in this particular community on what to tell you about first. Do we talk about the community or do we talk about the houses, because they're both amazing? So let's just kind of mix it up and talk about both so I can keep you interested in what's going on here. As you can see, this is currently being built right now. It is a very, very small community in a larger community. Eastpointe is made up of over 900 homes, both single family. There's some villas in here, and there are a couple condos as well. There's going to be about 70 plus homes built here in the Reserve, and it's going to have a little bit different feel than the rest of the community, but most of Eastpointe was built back in the 1980s, and now you're getting new construction to today's code, paying today's insurance prices, which is absolutely amazing. There's going to be 5 different models to choose from in here. We'll talk about those, the square footage that you can hope to find, and each one of those has 2 different elevations to choose from as well. They are selling lots right now. I believe they're about 20% sold out. We are shooting this video in June of 2025, just so you guys know. If you're watching this 5 years later, this is sold out. What can I do? What can you do, right? Now, let's talk a little bit about the community. Why is the community of Eastpointe so special? Well, like I said, this is a country club community where you are required to be a member, but when I say required, that sounds so bad. What I mean is where you want to be a member. Eastpointe is one of the best values in northern Palm Beach County as far as a country club is concerned. Well, we have other clubs out there like Admiral's Cove, with an initiation of $350,000 or an equity buy-in of $350,000. Or right to the south of us, there's another community called Mirasol, again, $180,000 buy-in. Eastpointe for full golf, you're looking at $65,000, and that's if you want to go full golf. They have varying levels of membership. 2 full 18-hole courses in here. One of them was just redone. 2 beautiful clubhouses as well. Let's talk about the newest clubhouse that was just built, and then we'll hop back into the neighborhood. The newest clubhouse that was just built is actually called The Point. It was completed about 2 years ago. It's fantastic. It's got a restaurant over there, a gorgeous gym, a gym that can make anybody happy. I mean, unless you're bench pressing 500 pounds, this gym has got what you need, and it's got a restaurant and bar that is wonderful. On top of that, you have 2 pools, one for all ages, one an adult only. Thank you very much. Even though I got kids, I love to go over that adult only side when I can. The kids pool is a 0 entry, so the kids can just walk in, and it is a blast. They've got games over there, and this entire massive pool deck is overlooking the west course. As I said, there's 2 courses here. There is the west course and there is the east course. The west course is fantastic, maybe a little bit more technical. Out of the 2 courses, people are going to prefer the east, at least that's what I've heard. The west is a little bit shorter even from the tips, but you just find ways to get in trouble available on that course. And again, this beautiful pool deck overlooking the course. They have fantastic family events there. They've got trivia there. They roast marshmallows over there. The restaurant is overlooking the course as well. It's just really something that most people are looking for, and really it's at a fraction of the cost of most of the courses in the area, and that's why it's so cool. Okay, now back to the homes. I need my trusty cheat sheet on this, folks, or I'm going to tell you the wrong thing. So the homes in here, we've got the Prestige, Brixton, Whitestone, Coral, and the Scarlet, all right? So the Prestige is a 2 to 3 bedroom with a 2.5 bath. You've got a flex room and a 2-car garage. You're looking at 2,080 square feet under air on that base price, starting at about 1.3. The Brixton moves up to a 3-bedroom, 3 to 3.5 bath, then 2-car garage, 23 to 2,500 square feet under air. That's starting at about 1.45. The Whitestone, 4 to 5 bedroom, 2.5, all the way up to 4 bathroom choices with the flex room, 2-car garage, going up to almost 2,900 square feet under air. Again, about 1.5. We've got the Coral, 4 to 5 bedroom, 3 bath, flex room, loft, 2-car garage, 2,900 to 3,000 square feet. That's at just a shade under 1.6. These are base prices. And then finally, we have the Scarlet, which is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 to 4.5 bathroom, flex room, loft, 2 or 3-car garage, 3,600 to 3,800 square feet, coming in at about 1.7. Folks, if that's not options, I don't know what is. You can see behind me, hopefully we've got 1-story and 2-story models in here. And basically, there's not a lot to this new community. You come in this road where we just came in, and just so you know, this is a gated community. You have multiple man gates, 2 with roving security, all right? They ride around in a car, make sure everybody's safe, do what they need to do. And then 2 unmanned gates, so it's really easy to get in and out. Now, one thing to mention, if you can look and see behind me, these 2 houses, something that's different about the Reserve and most of Eastpointe is obviously when the majority of Eastpointe was developed, as I said, back in the 80s, land wasn't at such a premium. And so there's more space in the rest of the community. Now that's great when you're driving in and out, when you're rolling around on your golf cart, you still get to enjoy that and see that. But one of the things that's different here is the houses are being built close together, which is just what happens in building today, right? Land is more of a premium, and this is what we see happening. It's not unusual to see here, but I just wanted to make note of that. Lot premiums are actually pretty affordable in here. I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute, but I want to kind of take you down. Let's drive down so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And really, like I said, this is just being built. So here we go. We're going on into the community, and you can't tell I'm actually riding on a golf cart, which is freaking fantastic. And that's one of the things that's so cool about this community. Everybody's got a golf cart. They roll around. I'm able to do this way as well, which is really cool and gives you a better chance to see it. But you can see we're just kind of driving in. Houses are being built. There's 1, 2, this one over here that are a little bit more done. You can see the parking lot right here. This back there is the point that I was just telling you about. If you can see up over the trees, that's what's going on here. I'm going to come to this corner up here where you can see we're starting another house and kind of plant again and talk to you a little bit more about what there is to see. So, okay, here we are. Looks like a deserted wasteland, but it's not. It's just a new construction area. So here we go. The golf course is down there. If you can see way off yonder, those are some of the condos. They're all 2-story condo buildings. We have this fence here, which back there is a road called Jog Road, and then behind that, back there is going to be preserved so that it cannot be built on. And then we come down here. So here's the thing. You know, we're gonna always tell you the good and the bad about everything, and there is always good and bad, right? Like there is never 100% good or bad in any community. There's always give and take. One of the things that some people are not going to be as excited about are going to be the lots here and just kind of how they face. There are not a lot of water views. These lots sold at a massive premium, and then the other lots in here are going to back up to Jog Road. I mentioned Jog Road to you before and showed you the Reserve because there is just Jog and then there's Reserve. There's not a ton of traffic on Jog, but there's traffic. So if you're someone that just absolutely can never hear a car, number one, you shouldn't live in Florida. Seriously, if you don't like road noise, like this is a tough place for you to be. But you are gonna get some cars going by. It is what it is. You're not gonna hear them. You're definitely not gonna hear them in your house because you're gonna have all impact windows, but it's something to be aware of. The house is running down the the east side of the street are going to be backing up to other homes. So again, if you're looking for a long, expansive water view or a long golf view, unfortunately, this is not the community for you. That being said, you know, with the pricing that I just told you, go ahead and look for that in new construction anywhere else, you know, in the Jupiter area. It basically doesn't exist. I mean, it's really a great value. And if you are looking for a country club, like, the value doesn't get any better. I can't stress that enough. If you've done any research into this at all, you know what I'm talking about, and you know what a great value is for what you get. Now listen, you know, do some of the other courses, Mirasol, Admirals, do they have a higher or maybe a nicer amenity package? I mean, I guess, but it's all in what you want, right? It's all what's important to you, and what you want to see. But I think this is a really great option. So something else, I'm gonna pull out my cheat sheet again, I wanted to tell you about here. Oh, lot premiums, something I wanted to mention. So just to give you an idea, you know, here's just some random home sites that are currently available and the premium on the lots. 22,000, 23,000, 24,000, 79,000 is the highest one on here. Folks, you go look at new construction in other areas, these are fantastic lot premium prices. These are like up north in Martin County or St. Lucie County lot premiums. You don't typically find that here. If you're not familiar with DeVosta as a builder, look them up. I mean, they have got a fantastic reputation. They build a great home. They've been in the area forever. They know what they're doing, bottom line. And one of the great things about that is when they go and build a home, then the floor plans are built to what people want today. You know, they spend a lot of time, energy researching, and when you build as many homes as they do, you know how to do it, and you know how to do it right. Back to Eastpointe as a community, I had mentioned the golf. We talked about the point. A couple other things that we need to know when we live in Eastpointe. You have hard true tennis courts as well. So if you're a tennis player, it's a fantastic tennis program over here. Also, you have 6 pickleball courts, a very active pickleball scene here as well. I mean, absolutely fantastic. So, you know, if you're into pickleball, there's a kids playground in here. The community is dog friendly as well. You're gonna see people walking dogs all the time. Big sidewalks, beautiful walk. It's a large community to be able to walk through too. And I can't believe I haven't mentioned this. The location of this community is absolutely amazing. On the north side, you can get right out to 95. On the south side, you're headed towards the turnpike. You're probably about 15 minutes max from the beach, and that's if you catch a little bit of traffic. You've got frickin' 4 or 5 Publix within 5 minutes from you, tons of restaurants, the Alton Shopping Center, Abacoa, just everything. It really, really, really is a great option. So listen, if you're not into golf, social life, restaurant in your community, great value home, great built property, country club, lifestyle, you know, all at an amazing price, this community definitely is not for you, okay? You do not want to live here, right? If you want a condo or something else, yeah. But if you do want a great value, a great golf club, a great place to call home, a great location, Eastpointe is definitely something that you need to look at. Look, we'll put some links below for a website where you can look on the floor plan. I'm sorry that we didn't get to walk through a floor plan today, but if you ever want to come look, just give us a call, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about it, bring you in here. Shoot, I'll take you around the club, show you all. Maybe we can even get out for a round of golf. I always like doing that. But listen, if this isn't for you, we understand. I understand. Maybe this isn't what you're looking for. Maybe you want new construction, but not in a golf community. Maybe you don't want new construction. Maybe you want a condo on the beach. Maybe you want to live in Stewart. Maybe you want to live in Boynton. Maybe you just have questions about what it's like to live in Florida. Doesn't matter what it is. I would love to have a conversation with you. I want you to give me a call. I'd love to show you how amazing this community is. So if you have got any questions about it, please call me. Thank you for watching the video today. I truly, truly do appreciate it. And I'm gonna ask one more time if you didn't already do it. Click like, click subscribe so you can know when the next one comes out. Thanks for checking out the video.